What's going on, my kings and queens? It's Apoc, your favorite host and Jillisator, and welcome to the channel. Okay, so to hop right to it, we have Paige here. What's up, Paige? She's joining me for this one. So Oscar threw up a video, and it was on okbaby, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's not so much like what's in the video that we might consider some like passive-aggressive type of shade going on here, but it was actually just like the thumbnail itself.
The thumbnail.
And like, you cannot tell me that this is not shade at all. Like, this is shade.
The thumbnail on the title.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny. It's called "Family Pictures Look Better Now." LOL.
What is like?
When
what does it mean?
when I saw it when it popped up, I was like, is he saying that? That's him throwing shade and then it has a picture of them all together without Kyra. Yeah. I'm like, you're throwing a little bit of shade, Oscar.
Yeah, because like, what would that mean? The only thing, the family photos look better now, would be because Kyra's not there with them.
Yeah.
I just don't understand what else you can get out of that.
Even people in the comments of it were saying like, oh, the shade, the title. It was funny though. Yeah, I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really blame the guy.
No, I can't either.
I think he has thrown some other subtle shade as well. Didn't he do that in the tooth video?
In the tooth video.
Yeah.
We need to make that one. Just because
we do.
It's so funny.
It's funny as hell when you react to it.
It is so funny.
But what
what
was it in that video that was some like subtle shade? There was something.
Was it shade? I can't remember if it was shade or if he was like flirting a little bit. He may have been flirting a little bit.
With Kyra?
Yes.
Oh.
I think he was flirting. I don't think it was shade, actually. It was,
okay.
As far as I remember. I don't know.
We'll have to go back and see if it's shade or not. It might be. I don't know.
I think she was being a little bit rude.
Yeah. Yeah. You said that she was like, that she seemed annoyed with Oscar.
Yeah. But I thought it was funny. It's just like, you got to
She's no one to talk, bro.
He's like, what? He's under some serious anesthesia and shit like that. So he was struggling.
He was feeling good. But that's really it for that. There's not too much going on. We just think Oscar is shading Kyra very subtly, a little passive-aggressive shade throwing, you know. Although Paige is going to read a couple of comments from that comment section.
They turned him off.
Oh, they turned him off?
They turned him off.
Oh, no.
He did. He turned it.
Never mind.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, he changed the title.
Oh, he changed the title. Bro.
I wasn't even paying attention.
He changed the title. We already got the screenshot, though. But
yes, I do have the screenshot.
He changed the title. Why did he change the title? Because it was shade.
And he took the comments off.
And he took the comments off. Bro.
Much better.
Oh, man.
Maybe that's why Kyra like randomly changed her name and her thumbnail for I don't know, but it's funny. It's now called First Family Pictures as a Single Dad.
Bro.
And the comments are off.
Oscar probably got an earful after that one.
Maybe, yeah.
Bro.
I don't doubt it. I don't blame him because this was like Monday, and then this was yesterday.
Yeah.
So this was Tuesday, and then she posted this picture with.
Oh yeah, he put LOL at the end of that.
Yeah.
Too, huh? So he was throwing some shade. You know she was mad at that. This just got better.
That was really
no
funny.
comment reading.
The
comments are
funny
off.
Though.
Oh, it's funny as hell.
Oh, sorry. Regardless of it being shade or not, it was a funny title for a little bit.
I'm all for the shade throwing. I don't care if it's her or him.
It's harmless.
I think it's hilarious. But anyways, that's enough of that. And we wanted to get into the KKandbabyJ's stuff now because this Q&A that they posted in December 2020, I believe, late December 2020, is, man, the cringe is real.
I thought you had already done a video on it.
No, I've used it multiple times, like clips and examples from that Q&A.
Okay.
And within my other videos, but I've never actually broken the entire thing down. And but it's not even the entire thing. I cut out a lot of dribble that doesn't even matter. But we will be doing this in parts. This is like the first part, and we'll post another video sometime soon of like the second half.
It was funny, right?
Yeah, it's funny.
So sometimes these moments with these people are it's funny.
Yeah, sometimes they're funny, but then like there is this funny moment, and then he like ruins it with his next joke.
Sorry about that, guys. Didn't see you there.
It makes me cringe that these people act like there's people there in front of them.
Yeah.
Like it is a camera sitting on a tripod or a shelf or whatever, and he acts as if the people are actually there right in front of them when they're not.
It's like when they set up the camera when they're opening like car doors and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like
they put it there.
It's like one of my like family vlogger pet peeves, bro.
That you've always commented on, that even when I like watch them for
it's because it's fake
entertainment,
bro. It's
you
fake
were like do they do that?
They'll be driving at night and then they'll stop their car, put it out in their driveway, go back to the car that's curbside, and then drive up, act like the camera's just natural there. Oscar's horrible at it.
Yeah.
But that's what he does. And he does it in a bunch of different transitions. You're taking too many steps here.
It's small shit, but it's funny.
All right, we are Christmas.
Oh,
That's good old family-friendly content right there, right?
I have questions.
I screenshotted them.
When's the next Bates podcast?
That's like
the main thing Qual wants to know.
Yeah.
Karen.
It was most likely him asking it.
Oh, I know,
I'm
it was him
thinking of it,
asking.
yeah.
This was the time when he was really trying to push her to do it more.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't do it anymore because I think they've given up on it.
Because I guarantee you that Karen doesn't want to sit there and talk. It's so funny how somebody who just doesn't shut up doesn't want to talk on a podcast. It's like no work at all. You know how they do this back and forth? They're like, oh, this is Karen's and this is Qua's. That's their thing. You know, that's his thing. That's my thing, right? They talk about how they love each other so much, but then they mention that they thrive without each other, like not being around each other. But when they're with each other, they want to be lazy. I don't think it's like that. What I think is that when they're in the room together, they can't stop fighting, which is also why if you watch all their podcasts, yeah, they just don't shut up. They just want to fight.
They argue in just about every single one.
That was one of them.
Who asked that?
That was one of them.
Oh, so it was one of them.
Who is that? Like, what?
Another question.
Oh, here's one.
What's holding back the Bates podcast?
What's up with his face?
I don't know. It's because he's, like I said, at this point, really, really, really trying to get her to do it.
Yeah.
And maybe he thinks like, oh, if I pretend somebody asked that, then maybe she'll do it.
Or also like put pressure on her on the vlog.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like she does it to him.
Because like she does to him,
She does
or
it
how
to
like
him all
other
the time.
vloggers do the same thing. It's kind of like back before okbaby broke up, how they would throw like passive aggressive jabs at each other on the vlog. They would do it all the time.
It was so bad.
And anybody with a brain could pick on them. That's what they were doing. It's like I was like, is that shade?
Yeah.
You know?
I remember that.
They did it a lot.
Oscar would do it.
Oscar did it a lot.
Who is holding back the Bates podcast? Who would say that?
I like how she blames her kids, but she doesn't even watch them.
Yeah, that's a job technically. They could have made that their job, and you. She used the same excuse when she couldn't go to Kick-Ass. She has people to watch her kids for her, and has multiple people who watch her kids for her. She has nannies, Taylor. You know, she's had multiple people to watch her kids.
Well, and then
Qua will watch her kids.
She does the thing about how she how she works all day. But then she doesn't use like that as a reason as to why they can't do Bates. She just names off her kids so she doesn't watch. So you don't work all day. It makes sense, man.
I wish I had that time.
But this is Qual throwing passive aggressive jabs at Karen.
Yeah, I know.
Saying that she's the reason why podcast is the failure.
Well, they even talked about it on the podcast and how she just didn't like to sit down and talk.
Yeah, one of their like last episodes, something like that.
Are there any deal breakers in your relationship? Like basically meaning like this happens, there's no going back.
Maybe delaying the podcast.
This dude does not stop. This is like the fourth jab.
I don't really watch their videos, but I think he gave up on it.
Like there's no point in trying.
Because he was trying for a little while, trying to get her to be like, "Oh, let's do the podcast. Let's do the podcast."
Even though like Quad does all the work, like for everything when it comes to social media for them, Karen is the main attraction for some reason. She's the one that doesn't work. She works the least.
Usually the case for the moms, though.
Yeah, for like mommy vloggers or vloggers in general, the mom's always the one. Like if you look at Jess Fam compared to Chris, Jess Fam does all the work.
Well, yeah, she does.
Chris
all
is kind of like just in the background, but
yeah.
In this one and okbaby, it seems like the guys are in more control. Although I would say Karen would be in the vlogs more than Qua. It's just Qua does all the work for the vlogs.
It's usually the women who are like the face of that channel, along with the kids too.
Cheating is mine.
Oh, obviously. That's everyone's.
No, some people have open relationships. Like
that's not what
relationships are. Does she not know what cheating is?
Open relationships mean open relationships, as in that's not cheating.
So she says that cheating is like her line. Like you just don't cross, but other people in other relationships can get cheated on. Be like, some people just accept it. They're cool with it. You know,
well, some people do forgive people, but it's not.
But it's not an open relationship.
Yeah, that's not open.
You can just go keep cheating on someone.
Open relationships are open relationships, as in you can go date or sleep with whoever you want.
Yeah, bro.
I'm sure there's boundaries somewhat, but I don't know.
Karen doesn't know what cheating is, people.
Yeah, but that's mutual.
Yes.
Cheating is not mutual.
Okay, Okay, well.
He's like, I'm a snake and I didn't find your back.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not only cheating on you, I'm cheating on the whole family. Because
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about my kids.
Damn, Qual.
There was some personal shit
No,
going on there. I wonder if
there's-
somebody he knows did that. To
There's
somebody.
a little emotion going on there.
I get it.
No,
I feel
get
you.
it. I get it.
I
But he
feel
was
you.
like
There was
feeling
some-
it, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was like possessed for
I mean,
a
I
second.
guess good for him
I
because
mean,
like
He ain't wrong.
he was pretty passionate about that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Hey, Qual, who you talking about?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's. I'm like, is there some personal tie to that? I'm not talking about okbaby or anything like that. Like, is there like a personal thing that happened? Because it's just like he really went into that, you know?
Yeah, and lies.
Yeah.
And no appetite. You got.
All right. During before we get to the appetite thing.
No.
But he said no lies. They're both liars. It's like,
They just don't-
as long as you're not lying to each
No,
other.
it's
cool.
because they lie to their whole community, not to each other.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's about.
Qua can't deal with the lies. Like Qua can't deal with Karen's lies, but it doesn't mean he's the one to stop him. He can't do it.
It doesn't matter if Karen's a liar or not. I mean, she is a liar, and I'm sure she has lied to him plenty of times. No fucking doubt. We all know Karen. That's how she is.
She's
She's
lied
gross.
about certain things.
But point being is that Qual would not break up with Karen if she cheated on him or if she lied to him. You know why? Because money is more important than any of those things.
I think the reason Qua wouldn't leave Karen, if he were to ever leave her, is because she would take him for everything he's got.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's also that factor
Mhm.
too. Again, but that was about money. You know, but
Yeah.
she would. If Qual left, Karen would try to take as much money as possible away from Qual and whatever business she could and whatever else to secure her bag, even if she was in the wrong. Like if she cheated,
Yeah.
she would act like she was the one that got cheated on.
Yeah, whenever we first started dating, you ate a lot, didn't you?
Keep in mind that when they first met, that was high school. So
Yes.
very, very young. So high metabolisms and
Mhm.
hunger for days.
Yeah.
So to compare that to now is just
yeah.
like a false equivalency. You
Mhm.
can't compare the two.
Mhm.
You ate a
I eat
lot.
a lot.
Not as much as you used to.
Well, my metabolism isn't as fast as it used to be. I've also birthed 3 children.
Okay, so I don't know if she was referring to like, and there could be a couple of things, referring to as if she's because of being pregnant that mess up her metabolism, but actually when you are pregnant, your metabolism actually goes up, and then postpartum it slows down.
That's what she's
But
talking about.
let's say she's talking about that. She had Sutton 2018. This is late 2020. It's about to turn 2021 within days. In this vlog, in this Q&A, her metabolism should be back, especially if she was working out and eating right, like she claims to have done.
Oh, yeah, because she claimed to be like claimed that she was working out, lifting heavy and stuff like
Mhm.
that. That would help
Yeah.
metabolism. That's why she said she wanted to get healthy
Yeah.
because she wanted to be able to basically have the metabolism to be able to play with her children and stuff like that, have
Right.
the energy to play with her children.
Where'd that go? Jeez.
The thing with Karen is she just cut out a bunch of foods and now just like eats less food than she used to. And when you're not eating Chick-fil-A every day, it's obviously you're not gonna, but it doesn't mean you're gonna have a good metabolism. If you're just eating egg bites from Starbucks every morning,
Yeah.
you're not going to have a great metabolism.
No, that's just like coated in like fat.
Mhm.
oil. You have to drink a lot of water. You have to eat right. You have to work out to get your metabolism up. And apparently she was doing all of those things. I mean, she started Kick-Ass back in early 2019. This is almost at the 2-year point since she started Kick-Ass.
Mhm.
Yeah, her metabolism is shit. This
Yeah.
just goes to show that she didn't work out or eat well like she was claiming. She did within the first 2 months after starting Kick-Ass and starting her journey. But as soon as her waist was as small as she wanted for her wedding dress,
Mhm.
then she stopped. That's what happened. What's funny is she actually looked decent. I remember I was going back and looking at those because I was making my Kick-Ass video.
Mhm.
And I was like, is this
She-
Karen? I was
yeah.
like, she started to have some like roundness in her
Mhm.
shoulders and looking lean and like you can see muscles. And I was like, this isn't normally Karen.
She randomly stopped.
She
and-
stopped because it was like there was the wedding and then there was the trip to like Fiji or whatever, the Maldives, wherever the hell they went. And then when they came back, everything just went away. The
Yeah.
daily vlogs, the good eating, the working out, all of
yeah.
it just disappeared.
It's too bad because she could have, like we said it before. She could have had a really good
No,
brand.
she could have had a great brand and she
Mm.
like let it tank, which is just so funny because she talks about how other people do that. But it's like she literally let her company tank. And at this point, her company didn't tank, but 6 months after this
It
vlog,
did.
it did.
I'll give Karen her props. At least she didn't talk about her eating habits and the calories she was eating because it would have been very unhealthy to tell people what she was eating.
Kind of like Kyra telling she's only
Kyra
1,000.
shouldn't have said that.
No, and I
That
need to make a
was
video on that.
not
Or
okay.
we should make a video on it or something because I want to clarify.
Like
more on
honestly,
that.
like I said, like if Karen really was working out and eating healthy, I think it would have been great for her to show people what she was eating throughout the day, because people were asking her that. But I'm glad she didn't, because she wasn't eating well.
Well, that's probably why she didn't do it, because she wasn't eating anything.
Yeah, I think that's why she wasn't doing it. And I'm glad she didn't, because it would have been a bad example.
What's one purchase you really regret?
Oh, here we go. We already know what's coming.
Yeah.
I'll say it for both of us.
What?
The Audi R8.
Oh, the Audi R8. You mean the car,
dream
Karen,
car.
that you dreamed of for what, 10 years? An entire
shit like
decade?
that, yeah.
The car that you dreamt of since high school, you now regret buying. Why is that though? And then when we say it wasn't really your dream because of A, B, and C, we get told that we're just shitting on your goals and we're just jealous. Then you get rid of it, and now you claim that it's one of your biggest regrets.
Yeah.
So we were right.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Worst purchase ever.
Which is funny because they bought it on a bet, by the way.
I told you.
I had high expectations for that car because it was my dream car, and it just...
No, here.
Oh, and it just
wasn't
and
your
it just
dream
what,
car,
Karen?
then.
What was it, Karen? It just what? You had high expectations for a car.
A $200,000
A $200,000 car. In late 2019, you returned the car. In December 2020, here you are talking about how you had high expectations for this car. Why? How did you have high expectations for a car? Because in that video, you said that you didn't do the research. So let me get this straight. You dreamt of an Audi R8 for an entire whole ass decade, and then you didn't know anything about it, and then when you get it, you don't like it, and it's not your dream car anymore. I just don't understand how a car can be your dream car if you know nothing about it, and then you return it because you don't know anything about it and act like you had high expectations. What expectations, Karen? You didn't do any research. That's like saying, hey, we want to move to Texas, or we want to move to Idaho, or whatever, right? But then we don't do any research. We don't find the best locations or anything, and we just move to Texas, and we're completely disappointed. But we had high expectations, though, even though we didn't know anything about those states. It makes no sense. You do the research, and that's where the expectations come in.
Whenever we were young, and I asked Karen, what car would you like to have, like if we ever made it, stuff like that, and it was always the R8, but she was never a car enthusiast. And there's a difference between a car enthusiast and someone that just likes cars.
Okay, so right there, he just said there's a big difference between somebody who's a car enthusiast, someone who's passionate about cars, and somebody who just likes cars. Karen just liked the Audi R8. And the reason why she liked it was because it's fast and shiny. No other reason, not because she likes the model or the engine or any of whatever else.
You would think that most people who buy cars like that are car enthusiasts. Qua is a car enthusiast. He goes to car shows and stuff like that. That makes sense. I mean, I think it's a ridiculous purchase to buy a Porsche, but it makes more sense that Qua buys a Porsche
because he knows about them. I actually took a big portion out of this video where someone was asking him what is he going to do with his GTR, and he wanted this whole thing about putting more horsepower and this and that.
Oh,
blah,
yeah,
blah, blah.
see?
So he went into great detail. He knows what he wants to do with this car. Does he know how to do these things? Probably not. But still, he knows about cars and knows what does what and wants to get his car more horsepower and whatever. Karen just liked the car. That's all it was. And
which
it just
is fine. But it's
which is fine. But understand how unrelatable that is to buy a $200,000 car on a bet just because you liked it. And then on top of that too, you would think that after you just returned another car, the Porsche, that you only had for 1 week, and then you traded in for the Audi R8, you would think that because you didn't like that for certain reasons, which is funny because you got the car that wasn't your dream first, and then you returned it and then got your dream. She said she wanted to make Qua happy, but then returned it a week later. I don't know. Make it make sense. But anyways, so why would you not do research on this other car though if you just returned the car for not liking it?
I know.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Another side note, after returning the Porsche, after having it for 1 week because she didn't like it, she buys another car that she said she liked but actually didn't like, and then returns it, and instead of paying off their debts for another car that she did no reach for.
What did she do with
and
that
then
one?
she returned it.
And then what'd she do?
Buy another one.
And then what'd she do?
Returned it.
Really funny.
Yeah, literally. She's cycled through 4 different Audis.
Car enthusiasts will take care of your car. They'll wash it, detail it, make sure you don't hit any curbs, make sure you don't hit any other cars.
That just sounds like a regular person with a car.
Make sure you don't roll through stop signs.
This is also, yeah, exactly. This is also some other passive aggressive shit because we all know that Karen is bad behind the wheel. Qua has said these things and she gets so mad. It's so funny when she gets so mad at that. But that's why we call her Careless Karen, man.
And you take care of it, and inside and outside. Someone who likes a car is like, oh wow, that's a sick car. I would drive that. And then if you have the money, oh, I'd buy that and drive it. But
that's like the most
That's
unrelatable
exactly
thing
what
I've ever
happened
heard.
with Karen.
Yeah,
Though.
that's exactly what happened.
And that's what he's saying.
And then Qua always goes off of how cars are not good investments. He just buys a car and then puts himself into debt. These do not listen to these people when it comes to like financials or budgeting at all, because they're just a bunch of bullshitters.
if you go and you just, and you just don't
What the fuck was that? Was he like doing a simulation of like Karen driving, like driving and crashing? I think that's what that was.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm. Woo.
care, you know?
No.
And you're someone that
It's
just
not
likes
that
the car,
I
and
didn't
that's a very expensive thing just to like and not be
Yeah,
passionate
yeah.
about.
Yeah, so that's why you buy those cars in the bet, right?
Yeah,
Because
don't
you had
do
the
it.
money.
Then
Skirt, skirt, skirt.
Don't. And then you guys need to agree on it.
Yeah,
If
seriously.
you think it's a bad idea, don't just let her do it. It's your money too.
What job do you think the boys will have in the future?
I can only imagine.
I think Landon will be either something in the medical field. Jackson, honestly, I feel like he's gonna be a TikToker.
A YouTuber or something.
Something in social media.
I mean, he already has a platform, and
Yeah.
You mean the platform that's tanking?
you meant like what jobs are they gonna have like as their first jobs?
Oh, no, I meant like in life.
I think. This is
Wait,
what
let
I
me say
think.
something.
Okay.
YouTubers' kids are gonna be a lot like celebrities' kids, where they
Mhm.
like make a lot of money doing a whole lot of nothing.
I don't know Sutton yet. He's a wild card.
He'll be your mama's boy. Mama will pay for everything.
Yeah.
No.
This.
I was like, wait, what? No.
Bob was just joking, and Karen's like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And look, I know that, like, obviously, you know, when you have kids and if they're home, it's like whatever. Like, you're not gonna care as a parent if your kid wants to stay there. You want to
Yeah,
take care
Karen
of
and
your
Carl are
kid,
probably
like
gonna be like that. It's not a big
whatever.
deal.
But like, the difference is though is like it's beyond that. Karen just wants to like baby Sutton. I mean, she baby Sutton for a long time until
Mhm.
he told her that he wasn't a baby anymore. You know what I mean? That's what it just came down to. Karen wants to baby Sutton, like even if he's like an adult, man,
Yeah.
you know, in an unhealthy sense.
So I thought you meant like their first jobs. I'm sure we'll have a business like either I've always wanted to open an ice cream shop.
I mean, they can work at
something like
Kick-Ass.
that. Or at Kick-Ass.
They can work at Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass is gone 6 months later.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
you were
boy.
never planning on leaving that to your
No.
kids because
That-
you
well,
were
that
never
also-
planning on making it work.
They also did just prove that Karen wasn't planning on shutting down Kick-Ass yet. It
Yeah.
just randomly happened because what's his name? Daniel left because Kick-Ass is a joke.
Well, that and she got pregnant. She
Well, and
was
she got
like,
pregnant, yeah.
we're gonna make
It
more
was-
money now.
Daniel probably was like, this, I'm out. But notice how Qua says, I'm sure we'll have a business. As in, they don't have one. I love how he didn't think about like in the time when Kick-Ass was still alive, that Kick-Ass would have been a business for his kids.
Claude didn't take Kick-Ass seriously
No,
either.
he was happy that it was gone because he knew it was a money pit.
It was that's the thing people don't realize. Claude didn't even acknowledge Kick-Ass.
No, but you think that would have been good for like their kids to work at, right?
Because he knew
No.
that Kick-Ass wasn't going to work because he knows Karen.
Instead, what he's doing is saying, I'm sure we'll have a business later down the road for the children. As in, they don't have one.
Mhm.
Not Realty, not Kick-Ass, not Cape Towel, not Bates, not KKandbabyJ, not anything else, nothing. They don't have
Mhm.
any businesses. No house flipping, nothing. There's nothing for the children. They have built nothing for their kids. And by the time their kids are older, there will be nothing left. In fact, you don't even know if the money will be gone by that point
You
because
don't know.
they've been so bad at it because they
Mhm.
can't stop spending.
Mhm.
Eventually, it's going to come to an end and they'll actually have to live a regular life.
Well, I was gonna say one of our businesses. They'll probably work one of our businesses. I think Jackson will for sure, and Sutton. But I think Landon, out of spite of us, will decide to get a job somewhere else.
Like you?
Yeah, I can't really blame them because I wouldn't want to be near you guys either if you were my parent.
Like, what do you mean?
From your
I
mom?
sucked it up and I worked.
Oh,
at the
okay, so
restaurant.
like Kang.
Like Kang. Kang's like, no, I'm not working with my mom. So he got a job at a grocery
Yeah.
store instead.
No, he worked at.
So wait a second, Kwa. You said that your brother didn't have to work at the restaurant. I'm not working here. I'm going to go get another job. But wasn't the reason why you were stealing was because there were no jobs around? And then after your mom bailed you out, you were forced to work at the restaurant for no pay, which makes no sense anyways. But if your brother can choose not to go work for the restaurant, why didn't you do the same either? Apparently the jobs were available
When he said
because he got a job at working wherever, but you didn't get a job. You decided to steal and break into cars and steal people's shit. And then you got in trouble and then your mom bailed you out and then you were forced to work at the restaurant.
Maybe it's because when he said major debt, maybe he didn't just mean college debt. He
Yeah.
probably meant like debt to
Yeah.
his mother.
My theory goes is that, well, he was, officially a felon at the time,
Mm-hmm.
but he served no time in jail. He stole cop guns, laptops, GPS systems, money, iPods, just gave them away, tried to sell them.
Anything.
A lot of money. And he only was marked as a felon, but didn't serve any time and didn't do any community service. However, he did talk about lawyer fees. And he said those were bad. But the reason why he got in trouble in the first place was because he had no money. So how did he pay the lawyer? Well, maybe because mommy bailed him out. He considers juvenile hall just like jail and prison. He says they're basically the same thing.
They had to have had a really good lawyer to get him out of something so serious. He still had a felony on his record, but he was also a rat.
So if he was forced to work at the restaurant, that was only because, well, he was in trouble. He couldn't be trusted, and because he owed mommy a lot of money. And eventually, he did get paid at the restaurant. But I guarantee you that was after the fact of paying mommy off from all those lawyer fees, because he complained about lawyer fees, where how to get the money for it.
He said he had no money.
He was stealing because he had no money. So it's just 2 + 2.
Are you guys wanting to visit Lana and Luthu?
Yes.
By the way, they already did this, but I kept this in here for a reason.
Now with the world being crazy, like it's completely up to her. But I know it's like also it's her first baby. It's a special time. Like I don't know, I don't want to be pushy.
Karen doesn't want to be pushy. Oh,
I like how she's like, with the world so crazy right now.
Yeah.
Like maybe
Like she
not.
give
But
a
then
damn?
she's like, but I would if I could.
yeah, if she'll
You
have
don't
me.
even, it's not even about you, Karen. That's the thing. This is more proof that they never took any of this COVID stuff seriously.
They were traveling.
They
the
were
entire
traveling. They had people over. They were partying. They had friends over. They
She's
were
not
going.
even considering about like her going out and getting sick and bringing it back home. They don't give a damn about anybody but themselves.
They don't.
A super energy drink, baby. It's like the definition of an energy drink.
That's because it's an energy drink.
energy.
Look, he's reading it. It says energy drink on the can. Qua, just down it, bro. Quit being a puss
Oh
boy.
God, no, he would die.
He needs to do it. Get the tolerance up. Like me, I am like the embodiment of caffeine. I can take that, the whole can.
Plans of traveling soon. So I really want to do like a family trip to Colorado, like just our family. We've never done like just our family.
We've always
Me, you,
like
and
brought
kids.
like
We've always brought like
Nani or
Nani,
Taylor
Bianca,
or
Taylor, like
my family.
Those are your bring along nannies.
Mm-hmm.
They've traveled this entire time.
North Carolina.
yeah, because that's an easier like drive up. We wouldn't have to get on a plane, So, but again, times are crazy right now.
Traveled this entire time again.
Has had
Again,
no problems.
Yeah, again, has had no problems traveling around.
Partying,
Yeah.
claws traveling.
I find it funny though that they're like, with the world like this, they have that f***ing energy, right?
Bullshit.
But they're just talking about driving up to North Carolina, like
Mhm.
where nobody else is at risk. But they press issue with that, but not going all the way to California.
For Christmas, so we're just staying home. We're gonna have family over in the morning at 7:30 in the morning.
7
a.m.
7:30.
Oh no, Karen.
The only reason I kept this one in because I didn't care about the rest of that, whatever, or what they were doing for Christmas. I don't give a damn. But the reason why I kept that in is because Karen likes to push this idea that she gets up so early in the morning and wakes up, just the crack of dawn and just busts her ass all day. But here she is admitting right here that 7:30 is early.
It is early for her. That's why
Yeah.
when the kids wake up in the morning, she wants them to f***ing go get their own cups of milk.
Mhm.
Is your lake house your forever home?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I hate to say, yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
This is their dream house, by the way.
Yeah, this is their dream
Something
house.
that at this point they hadn't. Well, you know why I think? Okay, just play it and we'll get there.
Yeah, because I feel like we change our minds.
No, this is
You think
baby.
so?
I find it funny. She's like, she doesn't believe that this is their forever home anymore because she thinks that they changed their minds. Yet Quad doesn't know what the hell she's talking about.
This is it. This is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I change my mind.
What? How?
I feel like they're gonna move only because Karen's bored, not because they can't afford it, but because Karen is
mean-
bored.
I don't know, like I don't know. You know what? We might do. I just wish there was an in-home gym, like inside here.
Quad's pointing because there's the gym in the garage.
Once the kids leave, like off to college, we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, but wait, why do we need an in-home gym when we have one in the garage?
Because when it's hot, it's just like hot.
Karen, you live in Florida.
So let's put some perspective here. Karen wants to move out of a $2.3 million home that they barely got.
Barely.
And she wants to move because she doesn't have an in-home gym, even though she does in her garage, but doesn't want to use it because it's hot.
Can you put an AC in there?
Yeah, put an AC. They make ACs. You can easily
It's
get
just
one
because
in.
it's just another excuse as to why she doesn't work out.
Yeah, that's just what.
Because at this time she says she was working out, she wasn't working out.
Well, also she claimed that she goes to the gym every day and because it helps her mentality or whatever, which I understand, but she didn't do that, and she could easily just go to a commercial gym.
Also, at this time, they also had the warehouse, which also had a full-blown gym.
Yeah, they had the Kick-Ass warehouse at this point in time. They had a full-blown gym in there anyways.
It was constant excuses as to why she couldn't work out.
I understand his face.
I know, right?
Like, I would, yeah. But that's Claw's face 24/7 with Karen.
Any more pets?
I was like, ooh, we should get another German Shepherd, but all black. I was just saying that just to be like, oh, it would be so cool. Just like, oh, it'd be so cool to buy a Lamborghini. You know, like you're not really gonna buy a Lamborghini, but oh, that'd be so cool.
Why is he comparing a dog, like a whole ass life, something that could be considered your family, your kid, to a material possession like a Lamborghini?
Weirdest place you had?
Hey.
Yes, love you.
Look at you.
What? That's
That's
one you
not a question
screenshotted.
you would pick.
That's the one you screenshotted. That you picked that.
I know.
I always found it weird that their community asked these questions. Like, why do they want to know when these people bang?
I know.
Like, I don't get it.
They have some really personal questions about
They
them,
do,
too.
which is hilarious because they get press about somebody like exposing Karen about having said LDRA or some other things, making comments about their vlogs, but they don't get pressed at people asking like when Claw goes balls deep in Karen.
Or like if they do anal or
Or
something.
if they do something, do
something like that.
It's weird, man. Like, how can you go from, oh my god, I love your guys' family, to hey, does Claw like play? So it's been quite some time since I talked about these dorks called the Prince family, and I'm not really sure why, because they are very problematic on YouTube, and me saying that is an understatement because they are a problem, especially to their young viewers. Their content is just really disgusting and should not be allowed, and I really do need to start deep diving these tools because, man, the sea of garbage on this channel is just mind-boggling. But one of the biggest things that I noticed from vloggers is that they tend to like hyper focus on like certain types of clickbait, and this applies to most vloggers, not all, but definitely most of them for sure. But not all are the same. Some fake pregnancies, some use their children's pain as content, and some cling to the whole teen mom thing at 30. Weird. But when it comes to Damien and Bianca, you know, the Prince family, seems like they do it all, but mostly from what I've noticed, their thing is clickbaiting all forms of abuse, which is, you know, just peachy for all the children watching. And they do this even down to fighting and breaking up constantly right in front of their own children, which again is really, really messed up, even if
it's just a prank, bro.
Now in today's video, we'll be diving into this monstrosity.
Breaking up in front of our kids. What happens next is shocking.
Where in the thumbnail, Bianca is about ready to rip out Damien's jugular using the dark side of the force. And for good reason too, because as much as it looks like he's being the reasonable one within that thumbnail, which is clickbait by the way, he was actually being the aggressor through the entire video. Okay, get ready for some misogyny. Oh, yo, I was about to say, why the hell she was just standing there like that?
Yeah, you little
Yeah, come on, let's go get that.
Well, gee whiz, I wonder what daddy's up to. Oh man, is he texting someone behind Bianca's back? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time by their breakup track record.
Come play with us.
Not right now, y'all.
So to clarify, because I just want to get this out of the way because this is going to be so obvious. This is a prank or it's fake, and it's pranking the viewers, not the kids. The kids are obviously aware of the situation, obviously, because they would be way more upset. Not that this cannot be damaging to those kids thinking that this whole thing is okay, like at all, because it's not. But most of my points to this video are going to apply even outside their children, which their demographic is a bunch of little kids. It really is. So you can go through the comment sections and find so many kids saying that they're like 9 years old and that they watch them and they love them and they want to be part of their family or whatever. The little kids are going to watch this and think that this is normal behavior because the Prince family did it. So these things can be damaging to young minds.
Guys, not right now.
You guys, come on.
I told you, not right now.
What's your issue?
Yeah, seriously, man. What's your issue, Damien?
I don't have an issue. I'm busy on my phone. I got stuff going on.
Just saying that your kids are way more important than what's going on, you know, on your little phone.
Okay, so you're basically saying that your business is way more important than me and your kid.
You ain't wrong, Bianca. You ain't wrong about that one. That's exactly what he's pushing out with this.
Saying that, let me handle this first and I got you.
You didn't say that. You said leave them alone, and you were irritated.
You guys, just sit out there and wait for
Oh, he's about to get it. She slammed the door.
I'm getting really mad. You're always on your phone. You're never entertaining your kids.
So let's keep in mind here that she said you're always on your phone and you're never entertaining your kids. But later on, Damien acts as if he's only done this one time. When in fact, by Bianca's words, it's a common occurrence.
I'm on my phone. Once I'm done, I'll come out there.
Can he not multitask? Can he not be on his phone and go play with his children? You know, he can do the in-between thing. If it's so important, you can kind of shuffle in between. Your kids are more important than your phone, dog. I just don't get how he can't do both.
I'm trying to get this money.
Listen, you have time to get your money.
It's not like he's worried and living paycheck to paycheck. These guys have tons of money and they are millionaires.
What you don't have is time to spend with your kids.
Well, he does have the time, he just doesn't want to.
Why are mom and daddy fighting? I don't know.
Oh, damn. Bringing in the kids in there for dramatic effect. But these are real situations. There are people who do put certain things over their family, and it's wrong.
So you're not saying that we're in a good spot financially right now?
He better not say that, because later on she pulls out like a Louis Vuitton suitcase.
You don't have time for a 15-minute break?
I'm not trying to go broke.
You're more likely to go broke by buying all this bougie shit, not from spending time with your kids for 10-15 minutes.
I'll be out there. Give me 10 minutes.
I don't have 10 minutes. Your kids don't have 10 minutes.
I mean, they do though. They do have 10 minutes.
I'm done.
Dang. I didn't even do nothing. She's always tripping.
I mean, you can't really blame her. You were irritated for your kids wanting to play with you. You weren't even nice about it, bro. You were basically telling him all the off. Then he gets right back on his phone. Oh, man. Husband of the year.
Daddy said he's busy, you know, doing work stuff, so he doesn't want to play with us.
Notice how she says daddy's busy and doesn't want to. Not daddy's busy and he has to work to provide a life for us. Like, he wants to play with you guys maybe in 10-15 minutes. Nope. Not that at all. It's daddy doesn't want to play with you because you're not important.
Hey, are you almost done? I gotta use the bathroom. Hurry up. I want to use this bathroom. It has the heated toilet seat. Come on.
Oh, I already know it's about to get heated again.
Dang, we got all these bathrooms and she want to choose the same one I'm in.
Bro, do they have like a camera in every single room and every single angle? Like, dude's pissing right now and he has a camera on top of the toilet.
Finally, you took forever.
There you go. Go ahead. Go.
Get out.
Bro, get off me.
Seriously?
Okay. Look, I'm on Bianca's side throughout this whole thing, but to be fair to Damien, she did put her hands on him first. Not that he should have done it back, but still, she shoved him.
Put the toilet seat down.
You can't do it yourself?
Oh, no. You did not just say that, man. Oh, boy.
What you mean? You can't do it yourself? Go put the toilet seat down, then on top of that, you never flush it.
Okay, look, I get the whole toilet seat argument, to be honest. It's an easy thing to do. A guy can do it and a girl can do it, okay? It's actually one of the funniest arguments a couple has. It's just a really hilarious argument, but the whole not flushing thing, like, I get that. I get that it's kind of nasty not to flush the toilet after you used it.
You can't flush it for me?
Go flush the toilet,
You
Damien.
be tripping, bro.
No,
Whoa, we got it in her face. You see that?
No, you really be
like, that's
tripping.
disgusting. Seriously.
Bro, he walked away. He just flushed it, but he didn't put the toilet seat down. What a dick. He woke up and chose violence today, like, for sure. Or woke up and chose to annoy the hell out of Bianca.
What? I flushed it.
Put the toilet seat down.
Is that so hard of me to do?
Oh, man.
Hard of you to do?
Dude, no. He's just asking for trouble. I'm telling you, man, this guy wants violence.
Bro, don't. Hold up. Bro, don't do that again.
Y'all hear the dramatic music playing in the background? Shit is about to go down.
Don't. I didn't touch you. Like, why you touching me for?
I didn't touch you.
Use the bathroom.
And the kids are just like up against the door and listening to mommy and daddy fight. Wow. Okay, I know I got this blurred out right now, but I'll describe it. It's kind of funny because the little boy in the green and blue camo hoodie or whatever is just like at the door. It's quite funny. But the other brother's like, shit's going down.
Why are y'all standing here?
I hear you and my mom fighting.
We were just talking, guys. We wasn't really fighting.
Yeah, so I hear like slamming doors and toilet seats, you know, and getting each other's faces. But we're just talking, bro.
What is this?
Oh, I already know what's coming.
All these dirty clothes, bro. She didn't even wash my clothes.
Oh, boy. Dude's asking to get hit.
How she gonna let all my stuff stack up like this? Yo, B!
God, and he's yelling. My guy. No. These are like the things you know not to do.
Dang, I ain't got nothing to wear.
I mean, you're wearing stuff right now. And it's only like a laundry basket full. Do you not have more clothes? I'm sure you have more Gucci in the closet, okay?
What does he want now? It's always something with him. Dang.
She ain't wrong, man. He's really giving it to her today.
How come it's not done?
I'm just saying, if I said that to my wife, I'd be in a world of pain.
Because you didn't wash it?
Cause I didn't wash it?
That's right.
You was supposed to wash it.
Says who?
You the wife.
He said, you're supposed to wash it. You're the wife. I don't even know what to say. I don't. That's like saying, where's my dinner? You're the wife. You should be cooking.
I have to wash my clothes and all of your kids. And now you want me to wash yours too?
I don't think either one of them wash any clothes. I think they have cleaners that come 5 days out of the week, and also people who wash their clothes for them. I don't believe they do any sort of cleaning or any sort of laundry or any of that. They have other people do it for them.
You're grown. You can do it yourself.
She's right.
Dude, you always wash the clothes. I don't understand. I don't know what got into you lately.
What got into her? You're starting shit for no reason.
B, what got into you? You're nagging about some laundry. Seriously?
I got
all them clothes in the closet?
I can't fit them anymore.
What you mean you can't fit them anymore because you got too fat?
Bro, there's that music again. She threw some shade, bro. She fat shamed him for not being able to fit in his clothes.
Cool off what? Where you going?
I guess that was one of his biggest insecurities. So he's gonna be the better person and bounce.
Get out my face.
Or what?
I'm not gonna tell you.
What you gonna do?
What does that mean? It's best that you get out of my face. I'm not going to tell you again. Now, to me, that sounds like abuse. That sounds like if you don't get on my face, I'm going to put my hands on you. I mean, at least Bianca ain't backing down. She looks like she can thump his ass, you know what I mean? But still, how is this okay to put online, bro? This is literally like domestic abuse at its finest. This is being pushed out to little kids, and they're gonna see this and just laugh and thinks it's all okay when it's not.
You're nagging over laundry.
You ain't do it.
That is so petty.
It's petty. It's pretty petty.
No, you're petty for not doing it.
Well, how about you get somebody else that'll wash your laundry? Do that.
Well, I think they already do.
I'm not about to argue with you.
He's been arguing this whole time. He's been starting shit for no reason. What is he talking about?
What's wrong, Mama?
Nothing. It's not. You guys, kids, should not be worried about what's going on between me and Dad.
Yeah, that's why they're just yelling all through the house and slamming doors about petty bullshit. You know what I mean? Not to mention vlogging it for memories.
I can make Damien dinner.
Okay, she's making him top ramen. Whatever. I just feel like this is going to escalate real quick. After all the crap that he was pulling, he's lucky he's getting top ramen at all.
Man, what's for dinner?
Some ramen noodles.
Who them for?
Oh no. He said who them for?
You.
Me. I don't mind eating that.
What you mean you're not eating it?
That's for dinner?
Is that a problem?
Apparently so.
Yes, it is.
Why is that a problem?
I want a 5-course meal.
Dude wants a 5-course meal after he started shit with his wife and demanded her to do laundry and claimed that she was petty for not doing it. Bro, again, you're lucky she's even making you noodles.
You ate ramen noodles before. I don't see the issue.
I eat that for lunch, but I don't want to eat that for dinner.
Yeah, he wants a 5-course meal. The fuck does he think he is?
Seriously, you're gonna be ungrateful. Cause I don't have to make you nothing.
She don't. She ain't wrong, bro.
Can't cook like on fried chicken or nachos or something?
They say he wanted a 5-course meal.
You know what? Just turn it off. How about you don't eat nothing? How about you just starve?
Why are you tripping?
Why are you tripping? At least I'm making you something, because some women don't make nothing.
You could have made at least hamburger helper.
Damien, you just said that you wanted hamburger helper. And what's an hamburger helper? Noodles.
I don't want noodles right now for dinner. I thought you was cooking like some chicken or something. Like, where the chicken? Macaroni.
Macaroni has noodles in it.
Yams.
Well, you know, I must.
Yams? You think she's just randomly cooking yams out of nowhere by itself with no like main dish? Just cooking yams, yeah, because that's logical.
Cook a lot and good for you because that stomach tells different.
Dude, she's doing it again. She's fat shaming his ass again, bro.
I'm about to go get some fast food. I might get some McDonald's. So.
Okay, well, make sure you get your kids some too.
You can just feed them that.
Damien, no. I don't even know what to say to that.
Daddy, where you going?
By the way, their kid, obviously blurred out, but he's wearing a Fendi shirt.
Get some food.
To your house?
No, y'all got some. Mama made y'all some noodles.
I want noodles.
What?
I don't want noodles. I want your food.
Bro, the kids want to eat with their dad. They want what he's going to eat, and he's telling them, no, you can eat the top ramen. Wow.
Y'all gonna eat these noodles? Go eat them.
No.
So you know how his kid is jumping around screaming, no, 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 right? Yeah, that's how Damien is acting throughout this entire video.
I'm about to go by myself. I'll be back, y'all.
No.
Listen, y'all calm down. Y'all about to eat some noodles, okay?
He's no one to tell anybody to calm down. Not after what he's done and said already.
I want your food.
Hey, listen. You gotta stop talking back to me.
But he's not talking back. He just wants to go with you and eat your food with you. He wants to be with his dad. You have yet to spend time with any of them. Instead, you are trying to start fights with your wife.
I don't want to. I mean, either.
Damn, those poor damn kids. Every time there's like a transition into like a new scene, I feel like it's just going to get worse, because that's all that's been going on, is that it gets worse and worse and worse whenever Bianca is doing something, to flushing the toilet, to putting down the toilet seat, to the laundry basket being full, to her cooking dinner. And now we're going to a scene where she's washing dishes. I feel like it's just gonna keep going down that road of getting bad. Here we go. Here we go.
About time you wash your dishes. We don't even have.
About time you wash the dishes. Moving on.
No cups in there. I'm thirsty.
Okay, well drink a pop. You don't need a cup for that.
I want some water. You should have been washing the dishes.
You should have been washing dishes. Damien, what is wrong with you?
You can wash dishes too.
You supposed to wash the dishes. You the one.
Says who?
You're supposed to wash the dishes. You're the wife. You're supposed to do laundry. You're the wife. So, Damien, you're the father. What are you supposed to do? Because she's been doing everything else while you've been doing nothing.
What book are you reading off of?
Misogyny 101.
You complain 24/7 no matter what I do. What is your problem?
I don't have a problem. I'm just thirsty, and the dishes is dirty. This cup dirty.
I don't care. Use it.
If I did that to my wife, that would be her response. She would tell me just to drink out the dirty cup if I'm so thirsty, especially after acting like that.
I don't even care.
Me either. I'm tired of this, honestly.
Oh, there's the kids on the couches watching them fight, but you know, it's not any of their business. So what's going on between them? Oh, and they're not fighting apparently either.
Like, we don't have to do this anymore.
Divorce.
I be tripping? What you huffing and puffing for?
Well, apparently from consuming too many calories.
I'm never doing the right thing. Like, I just don't have time for this anymore for real. And all of these clothes not even fitting. Like, this is so frustrating. Ugh.
I understand your frustration, Bianca, because I get what you're going through. But maybe if you just fold the clothes instead of throwing them in the Gucci bag, then they would fit better. Just saying. Just trying to be helpful.
Really getting on my nerves, for real. Like, this is so annoying.
I just don't get Gucci, man. She has a Gucci suitcase. How much was that? $5,000?
Yo, V,
What do you want? Oh, come on. Oh.
what is she doing?
Bro, she's clearly packing her bags and getting the hell out of there.
What does it look like I'm doing?
Going somewhere?
No, genius.
Packing up and leaving. And I'm taking the kids with me.
No, you're not.
He did not just say, no, you're not, after all the shit he put her through in this day. And apparently constantly, because again, she implied that it's a common occurrence between them.
Wait, let me talk to you though.
I don't want to talk to you.
Just hear me out.
I love how he's trying to be rational and logical and not trying to overreact. But throughout the entire day or this video, all he's done was like chose violence. All he did was choose to be an ass. But now all of a sudden, he wants to be cordial and apologize.
I just want to say I apologize.
What a man. You know, it takes a big person to step up and do that.
We can't keep fighting like this. It is not healthy.
You think so?
And that's why I'm here to tell you that I apologize. I'm sorry.
We need to come up with a solution. Because this ain't gonna work.
If you look at the situation, the only solution would be to leave, because Damien was literally starting fights for no reason at all. Like, at all. And he actually was kind of a dick and obviously has some certain thoughts about women.
I'll make it up. I'm sorry. I went on a walk and I just did a lot of thinking. And I just felt like I was in the wrong.
So he didn't have the epiphany that he was in the wrong when he was on the ride to go get some McDonald's while ditching his kids and family.
I just want to say I'm sorry for everything. And I won't do it again.
Yeah, because that's what all abusers say.
I guess I have a lot of apologizing to do too, huh?
No, not at all. You didn't do anything wrong. I mean, sure, you shoved them and you slammed the door, but there was kind of all reasons for that. You know what I mean? Like, he was being a complete tool. So I don't really understand what she has to apologize for. All she was trying to do was get him to spend time with their kids.
And I think I owe you more of an apology than you owe me.
Yes, you do.
Like, let the petty stuff go. We need to really stop fighting in front of these kids. It's not healthy for them.
The only one being truly petty here was Damien, not Bianca.
The way that they see us treat each other, that's how they're gonna grow up and treat their significant other. I don't want that.
They don't want that, but they're going to push out this video for all their young audience to see. And then what's going to happen? Their young audience will think that it's a normal thing, because it's not like they stop. They have so many other videos where they're doing this over and over and over again, where all the same things are spewed, where I'm going to change Bianca, I swear. And then they just keep breaking up, apparently.
I agree.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Oh, how sweet. I wish I had that.
Yeah, Kyra, can y'all come here? We want to talk to y'all. I just want to say I'm sorry. I apologize to your mom and to you guys.
I'm sorry too, guys.
You have nothing to apologize for.
No, the way that me and Daddy were acting.
You weren't acting anyway. It was that
That's no way that you treat somebody.
he was treating you like shit. You were being fine. Your reaction was understandable.
And you don't yell at your significant other.
Bro, if your partner's like Damien, tell him the off.
You know, you just talk to them, communicate.
That's not at all what Damien was trying to do. At all.
And mommy will set a better example next time, okay?
Mommy wasn't a bad example.
We will show you guys how to be, you know, big, strong men and very respectful.
I highly doubt that.
Can we have
Mommy and
hugs?
Daddy are done fighting, okay?
Come on.
We're gonna stay together forever.
Come here.
One big happy family.
Well, this is awkward. Anyways, all you jealous haters, to conclude this video, this was a complete train wreck. I cannot believe this exists online. Now, obviously, there were some funny parts in there. I mean, to be honest, seeing Damien and Bianca go back and forth like that, and just Damien just, oh man, he did so many things wrong. But obviously, this is harmful to be online, like to young people. Who cares if adults watch it? It doesn't matter. But the Prince family's demographic are young kids. And there's proof in this. And that's a problem, because the kids are going to see these things and think it's okay, or to think it's normal, especially because this isn't a one-time thing. Now, like I said, it's staged, but kids don't understand those type of things. A kid will watch this and think it's real, and then they'll watch it over and over and over again. Like I said, think it's normal, especially if it goes on within their life, because these things do happen. This video might be staged online, but it's not staged in real life. These things actually happen. Abuse happens, and the Prince family is promoting these things. The Prince family is one of the most toxic family channels on YouTube at this point in time. They seriously are. But that's all I got for now, guys. Like I said, I will be talking about the Prince family a lot more, I think, because there's so much more. This is nothing compared to some of the things they have on their channel. And we're going to dive deep, and we're going to get it all. We're going to expose these weirdos. But like the video if you guys enjoyed. Comment down below your thoughts on all this insanity, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Okay, bye.